name is Erida Brain. I'm 35 years old. I'm almost working 5 years here at Famous Fine Foods. I am from Victoria West. My mother left me with my grandfather and grandmother. And then she came to Cape Town to do domestic work. And then I was grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. I was start working by cutting the grass of the principal. My grandfather passed away, and then my uncle came and took my mother, and I don't have a choice, then I have to go and stay with other people. And I cut grass for earning money to support the people also. After I finished school, I was working by municipality for digging trenches, like doing plumbing with them, for earning money. I ended up working with Famous Fine Foods. From my mother's boyfriend, he gave me a job here. When I started Famous Fine Foods, I was a general worker. I was starting doing cleaning the trees, spraying the chilies, growing up the chilies, to see if they're healthy or big enough to go in the ground, and things like that. And when I was doing maintenance, working by the smoker, checking the lights. First time I arrived here, I was a general worker. I was told to do the cleaning of the trees, checking the sprinklers, fixing the pipes, working with the water irrigation, and planting the plants. But I have 2 ladies who was doing that for me, do the planting. I was just a guy who checked them, if they are healthy or if they do the right job. That's what I thought. Yes, my life changed when I started with me. I was living with my mother, and that time I was doing part jobs in Durbanville. I was doing plating. But the traveling allowances was too much, then I decided I'm gonna stay with my mother, and my stepfather gave me a job here at Famous Fine Foods. And after that, my mother and my stepfather, they was drinking too much, and I was not satisfied with them because I have a small boy in the house. And then I come to Famous and I speak with my boss. He must borrow me some money because I want to buy my own place, and he helped me out. And that's why me and my girlfriend and my children stay on our own now.
My name is Peter Mneti. I'm the pasteurizing operator at Famous Fine Foods, and I'm 29 years old, and I'm from Zimbabwe. I've worked here for more than 5 years. What I like about my job is that there's opportunities for me to learn or further my education, especially in the area which I'm working in. It's nice, man, to work with a lot of people. You learn a lot from people with different backgrounds, you see. Quite a lot of people depend on my income, so I have to send money back to Zimbabwe, like each month and stuff. The hope of the future is to further my studies and do much better than I'm doing at the moment.
My name is Letwin Winya. I come from Zimbabwe. That is, I'm a Zimbabwean. I've been working here for 15 years now. Yes. And now I'm under filling departments, filling the sauces, the jams, and everything, which we cook inside there, where the filling team. We run the machinery and the hand filling and the doorbacks, even sealing on the doorbacks. I take care of my mom and father. They're in Zimbabwe. And my daughter, she's in Cape Town. I hope for the future is to build myself a house back in Zimbabwe. That is what I'm saving up for.
Okay.
It was back, some years back, I've been saving for my daughter because I'm a single mother. So I've been saving for my daughter for education, and she was educated enough until now she's working. So people who I'm really looking after are my parents now, myself and my parents.
My name is Tulani, my surname is Swarboy. I'm 30 years old. I'm working for Fokus for 3 years now. There's 5 people at home that are no work support. Me, I support. May I look after the fermented chili. I'm also driving, also a forklift driver. Yes, I'm doing forklift learning driving. One thing I like about my job is I want to learn new things, and I want to learn more.
My name is I am 24 years old. I started working at St. Louis in August 2014, and I'm going in for 6 years at St. Louis. So my mom, my brother and my sister and myself, we depend on my salary. I started at St. Louis as a general worker, so I started in the production area. I was assisted by the production supervisor, which is Monday. He showed me how the cooking process steps works at St. Louis, how to manufacture the sauce from beginning to the end, what are the important factors that you need to look at. After I was done in the production area, I moved on to filling area. That is where the bottling took place. That's where we had to pack the sauces into the casing, wrap it into the machine and put it on the pallets. Once I started familiarizing myself downstairs with the process flow of St. Louis, I moved up to QC, and QC means quality control. That's where I started doing the quality control checks, and that's daily to ensure that what is supposed to be within specification as per your check sheet takes place. And that's how I built my experience in QC, just by doing the normal checks. A QC supervisor, not manager, but a QC. After my QC checks, my boss Tony, he sent me on a training course for FSSC, and that was my HACCP certification, my supplier auditing certification, lead auditing certification. I think that's all the training that was required from my side to work myself within quality management systems. Once I was competent in that, I took over all the food safety team leader responsibilities within food safety. I had to start showing practically that what I've learned in the training courses, I'm able to implement downstairs in the production area, filling area, spice room and the warehouse area. And those procedures has been implemented downstairs, and it's been adhered to by all the staff members downstairs. And it's effectively adhered to because they receive training on an annually basis. Some training courses that I do with the staff are done monthly or quarterly, dependent on if there's any change within the process, how it's being done downstairs. Once I finished my quality work downstairs, my boss, we had a creditors clerk, and she left our company, and he showed me how to do accounts as well. I done the accounts department for like 2 years. That's without training, or not without training, I'm speaking about external training, because I received internal training from Tony, which is my boss. But external training I wasn't aware of, because I didn't see myself in accounting background back then, or any creditors or debtors, financial accounts, anything like that. Once he done the training with me, I done the debtors and the creditors, but he still assisted me because the food safety for St. Louis wasn't that big yet, because our process flow wasn't that big either, and we didn't manufacture as much sauce as we do as now. And I did creditors. I'm not doing creditors anymore. I have a creditors clerk assistant. I've trained her adequately, and she's still on training. I oversee everything within the company if my boss is not here. My role at the moment at St. Louis is a general manager. That's where I ensure that the debtors, creditors, food safety is all in place as supposed to be. But my main focus now back is food safety again. So what my passion is here at St. Louis, and what I enjoy most, is that I learn every day something new. It's not just the basic work where you come in, you know you're going to do this every day. There's nothing like that at St. Louis, because there's always a challenge at St. Louis, and that's what makes me enjoy my work at St. Louis, because I'm learning every day something new. And I think at the age of at the age of 24, you don't find us youngsters wanting to learn things like this. They put their mindsets to one thing and just say, okay, let's do this, which is understandable because everyone's goals are different in life. But like for me, I'm a very challenged person. I enjoy challenges, and that is why I enjoy my work at St. Louis. My future studies that I would like to do is financial accounting and law, but I would like to first start with the finance accounting. Reason being is because I'm busy with it currently at St. Louis, so I want to have a certificate behind my name, ensuring that when one day that someone is coming to audit our financing, they know that it's a certified person that's overseeing the company's accounts department. So that is why I want to take accounting first, and my end career would be law. Reason being, I find myself a very difficult person to interact with, and I can say it because That's how I know I am, and I like challenges. Yeah, it's coming in again. And law is something where you interact, you go and find the challenges, and I'm really good at interacting with people. And yes, maybe there are some days where my tone of voice would go different, but that's because they're not doing the work that they are supposed to do.